Once again, we'll try and let you listen in for the start. And it's a clean start this time. Clean water for Collins Hill on one side. Will they take advantage of it? That's the good question. But Chattahoochee in 4, Walton 5, Alpharetta 6. So watch out. The Litherland triplets.
In lane 4.
There's a good chance these guys are going to run away with it.
Watch lane 4. Mick Litherland's a leadoff swimmer with about a half-second lead. Now almost to a full body lead.
Chattahoochee electing to put Jacob Rubin, arguably the slowest of the 4, at the last leg. We've seen that tendency happen a little bit more when you have 1 or 2 or 3, in Chattahoochee's case, great swimmers on your team. You put them at the end so that the stress is a little bit off them. All they're doing is defending a lead. They're not trying to go out there and catch someone or do something crazy. They're just swimming as fast as they can. They're head down. And most importantly, they're swimming in clean water. They're the first to get to the front. You can see all of that soap sud looking stuff. That's water that's just not easy to swim through.
And then lane 5, Jacob Williams had an unbelievably safe start for Walton. And over there in lane 3, Tyler Delk should be up against that lane line trying to catch some kind of wake, but with a 3-body length lead, Kevin Litherland is going comfortably into the 200.
Yeah, and the Chattahoochee, they can't relax too much. They need to make sure and still hold on to this. Walton can come back. Walton can really get back into this. Let's talk about lane 3 and lane 6, Collins Hill and Alpharetta. Right now, Alpharetta holds the edge over Collins Hill, which would ultimately move them into 3rd place if they hang on.
But look at lane 8. North Gwinnett kind of playing a spoiler. Look at that. We can have some separation between lane 3 and lane 6, between Collins Hill and Alpharetta.
Collins Hill trying to catch up. Collins Hill is anchored by Cody Beekmeyer. Expect him to get them back in the race regardless, except for the fact that Max Lee is anchoring for Alpharetta. Most likely he'll be able to hang on to that. Chattahoochee absolutely running away with it. Can Jacob Rubin hang on to their lead? A good start from Jacob Rubin. Walton, very, very slow, safe start from Walton. All they got to do is finish in the top 5, and they will be your state champions.
And there goes Collins Hill and Norcross looking at each other.
Yep, Collins Hill and Alpharetta are the only 2 left in the top 4 that can really be moved around. Parkview not in this race, so that means Brookwood will hang on to that 5th place spot. Actually, no, Norcross will most likely move in front of, Johns Creek could potentially have moved in front had they not been disqualified. So that's where that frustration for Kevin Cooney definitely came into play.
So
and by the way, a new state record. We totally missed the fact that they were flying towards a state record, 3:04:08. That is absolutely crushing the old state record, which was set by Northview in 2012. The 400 free relay is getting to the point where it can't be much faster than that, and the national record is a 2:59. And by the way, 3 of the guys on that record-setting team ended up going to NCAAs and being top 800 freestylers. So, gotta wonder what the Litherlands have in store for UGA next year.
3:04.
What a swim!
We are going to see sub 3 minute in Georgia for the 400 free relay pretty soon.
Absolutely incredible.
3:04 flat.
We're swimming at college speeds, by the way. There are tons and tons of colleges that would love to swim a 3:04 at the end of the day. That's averaging 46s. Averaging 46s.
Walton just missed the state record.
The old state record,
the
right.
old state record by 0.4 of a second, and they were 2 seconds slower than Chattahoochee.
Can't say enough about the Litherland triplets. Not only that they're fast swimmers, they're all very good kids. Chattahoochee has a great, very nice, very pleasant team. Up in that area, they have so many feeder clubs, but they still choose to just run it fun. They have a lot of fun, and the Litherlands add a lot to that. And they will get their moment in just a second. Right now, though, Walton stepping up there. they're not disappointed. They're disappointed in second place in the relay, but you know what? They just won the state title. Maybe they don't know it. I don't know.
There's your champions right there.
In the 2014 Georgia High School Association 6A state champion in the boys 400-yard freestyle relay. And as a really easy surprise, ladies and gentlemen, they threw down a time of 3:04.08, which is...
You hear them being announced on the PA. You see them stepping up. 3 Litherlands. By the way, Jay Litherland, the 100 backstroke wins it. The 100 breaststroke wins it. And sets the state record in the 100 breaststroke. Oh, and by the way, he comes back and swims in the 400 free relay. And his brothers and Jacob Rubin set the state record in the 400 free relay. Jacob Rubin's got another year before he graduates. I wonder if he'll